The New York to Dublin portal is sadly dead, and so to celebrate, here's every chaotic thing that happened at the portal. In case you missed it, there was a portal built between Ireland and the United States through which people could wave at each other in real time, spread joy and love and human fraternity, and almost immediately people lost their sweet minds, and there was flashing, offensive images, and so much more. But why was it built? What went wrong? Let's break it all down on Scroll Deep, the show that keeps up with internet and I guess portal nonsense so you don't have to. So the portal is an installation created by Lithuanian artist and entrepreneur Benediktas. Hold on, Benediktas. Well, I'll be honest, I was so focused on the first name, I didn't look up how to pronounce his surname. But this guy, not gonna lie, kind of getting villain vibes from this picture. He's just like, yes, my portals will claim everyone. So what is the portal? Basically, it's just like a big old webcam. It's just two round screens placed in two countries with cameras, and then you can get a live feed of what's happening in the other country. And it should be great. Initially, it connected Vilnius, Lithuania, and Lublin, Poland. And he was like, from Lublin to Dublin. Let's move this portal. I will say, in the initial run of the portal between Lithuania and Poland, no problems. No one was getting their out. No one was holding up offensive images. It was a completely peaceful run. So understandably, this beautifully named man was like, let's just do it again in even more populous places and it will probably go fine. And that's what they did. The portal was placed in Dublin's main street, O'Connell Street, while in New York, the portal was placed right by the Flatiron Building, which I believe is the home of the Daily Bugle.
Hello. I hope it's okay. I just came through this,
And hilariously, in Dublin, quote, it was part of a programme of events to celebrate Dublin's recent designation as the European City of Smart Tourism. And they've certainly nailed that title now. So let's run down all the things that immediately went wrong. Within hours of the portal going live, a, quote, very drunk woman in her 40s was arrested after she started grinding her ass against the screen of the portal. There was someone who got their phone up, they got an image of the 9/11 attacks and just held it to the camera for everyone on the New York side to see. There was a report of someone else holding up a very offensive symbol in front of the camera, tons of middle fingers. Someone held up just hardcore corn, usually known for potatoes, but instead it was corn. You know, it's funny, but also like, kids can see. It's just on the street, you know what I mean? There was also a guy who was wearing like, what are like fireman's trousers? And he dropped them and got his arse out. But then finally the straw that broke the camel's back, or perhaps the humps that broke the camel's back, a model who I'm not naming, no free clout for you, she decided to flash the portal. And I know what you're thinking, damn, Dublin, you are just out of control here. But actually, this model was on the New York side. So right at the end, New York slid in and got some points by doing something offensive back. There's only a video from one side, I will say. No one has released any of the boob footage, which I think shows remarkable restraint from the people of Dublin. In the video, you can see people on the other side filming it, but they obviously looked at that and they went, that's just for me. Apparently the security guards were there the whole time, so well done to the security guards. We actually have some quotes from the security guards who were on site at the time of the flashing. They were quoted as saying, Awuga, Hachi Machi, War Mama, and Humana 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 Humana. So clearly not the most appropriate guards to be working. Speaking about the incident, the unnamed woman said, quote, I thought the people of Dublin deserved to see my 2 New York homegrown potatoes. Doesn't really make sense. You should have picked a New York thing, because I know in Dublin they like potatoes, but it should have been like my 2 New York bagels or something. If I could offer any critique of that otherwise perfect performance. This is a woman who is also known for licking a toilet seat, an airplane toilet. Probably one of the worst toilets you could lick, to be honest. During COVID, basically to get attention. So, however badly your day is going, at least you're not her. It's just, you know, it's obviously tough for me to talk about this because I think me, like you, when I keep hearing Portal so much, all I can think is like, the cake. The cake is a lie. You know what I mean? GLaDOS is gonna... I can't even do it. The artist Benedictus, he has now made a public appeal to everyone to calm the hell down. He said, quote, "I think everyone should think of the 7-year-old child that is in New York that wants to experience and that wants to connect to Dublin and wave to people there. So that was my only request for the lovely people of Ireland." I love that he was like, look, Ireland, this is all you. They've put barricades around the portal to stop the flashing. I will say, one of the few things that barricades won't stop is flashing. You're just gonna make the flashing a few more feet away. And now they've done it, they've killed the portal. After all this quote-unquote inappropriate behavior, they turned off the portal and there's a blank screen that currently says, "Portal is asleep, back up soon." So it might be that the portal will be back soon. Coincidentally, I am genuinely going to both Dublin and New York this year, so I'm going to try and go, for journalistic purposes for Scroll Deep, I will go to both ends of the portal and moon both ends. I will do that for you, the viewers. But hopefully they're just putting the portal to sleep until they can figure out how to fix the entire nation of Ireland. So good luck to Benedictus and his evil schemes. I cannot get over this absolute villain's picture where he's, "Benedictus, we hear you at night talking to the portals."
That is like a Willem Dafoe.
Yeah, it's like, do we have that footage of when I was in here and you got me to do that pose? I built this company. But what do you think about all this? Do you think it's just fun? Do you think it shows actually the sort of cheekiness of the human spirit? Do you sympathize with Benedictus and his plea that, like, you know, kids will see this portal and maybe we should all calm down? Should there be more portals? Should every country have a portal? All going to Ireland. I think the portal's cool. I think it's a cool idea. I think it's actually so simple, but it's so fun. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And if you've made it this far, of course, remember to follow Scroll Deep for all the latest Scroll Deep. I'll leave you with our famous catchphrase, "Cake is literally a lie." Just a recent game that came out.